Hey friends, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates House. Today I'm coming at you with a massive thrift store haul. I am very excited to show you everything that I have. It's been a very long day, but I have a ton of goodies here and I'm just gonna dive right in. We are gonna start off with some items from smaller thrift stores and then work our way into Goodwill and show you guys what I got. A lot of it is personal, a lot of it is for the Bates House shop. So definitely check out the links below. I will have our store down there where my 15-year-old is actually helping me with some inventory. My godmother actually had 2 strokes recently and she has to go through physical therapy, and she gave me a lot of vintage treasure stuff to get listed into the shop. So definitely follow the shop so you can see all of the really cool pieces that she has sent my way. I'm talking about 6 cases of stuff. Well, so many fun treasures. I'm excited to get them cleaned up and put into the shop. That's going to be going to raising money for her physical therapy and for whatever needs she needs financially. And we would appreciate your support purchasing through the shop and just showing some support that way. But we got some fun stuff. So let's dive in. First, I got these metal wall sconces. You can put some candles in there. You could put LED candles. You could put some dusk to dawn candles, whatever you want to do, real candles, it doesn't matter. But they are pretty little cage lights and they just mount to the wall. They were $5. So I went ahead and got those. Next, I found this wall piece. It's a cast iron wall piece, metal, nice and weighted, very pretty. It is white, but I'm probably gonna paint it black. I don't know what I'm gonna paint it. I figure it out usually whenever I decide to actually use it, but it's very pretty. I love it. The hubby's actually going to put a wood frame around the laundry door downstairs for me because the laundry door is a big, heavy metal door, and it's kind of ugly because it's on a cinder block wall. It's a cinder block room and it has this big metal door. It's not very cute. I painted it black recently. It was in my video showing you guys on Instagram how I painted the refrigerators and coolers and stuff in the downstairs area. Anyway, he's gonna put a big wood frame there for me, and I think this would go really nice there because there's a gap between the door and the ceiling, and he's gonna put wood pieces going across, and that's gonna give me like a nice wide spot to work with, and I think this would look really nice on there and just kind of add that general store vibe that I love downstairs. So I'm gonna hold on to that. That's probably gonna go upstairs for that. This one was $2. And then that same day, I found these 2 books and I just love them just because of the twine tie that's on there. It's so pretty. These were the quarter or 50 cents or 12 cents. I don't know, something like that. Just a few pennies. And that is awesome. They are super cute and so ratty. I love them. And the pages are actually so nice. So if we take this little twine off of here, look at these gorgeous, gorgeous pages. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And every little page is framed out with this little floral design. How cute is that? We have some back here. So this is, I don't know what this is dated. Let's see if we can find a date. Okay, so I looked to reference a date. No date in here, but she's old. So that's pretty cool. I love it. And I feel like this little twine has been on here for a very long time because the twine is literally hard and it's keeping its shape when I take it off. So I picked up those 2 very nice old books for a few pennies. Also, books like that are going to be going up into my ledge library that I'm actually putting overhead up here. If you don't know, this living space has a nice ledge, and this ledge has a gap of wall, probably about 2.5 feet of wall space. And I want to build a shelf library up there to put all of my fun old books and trinkets and stuff like that all the way across. I think that'll be gorgeous. We've already talked to our contractor about it, and most likely he's gonna do it whenever we put on our upstairs patio cover. Okay, now let's jump into Katie Christian Ministries. It is a small store, but there's actually another location that we've started going to, and I'm really excited about that because the one that we've been going to is kind of, they're getting kind of crazy with their prices. I mean, they're trying to rival Goodwill inflation prices, like for real. So That being said, the other location is more affordable, so we've also been going into that one. Anyway, found this awesome wood shelf. Lots of nice detail to it. Gorgeous. It was $8, but I believe it was 20% off of that or something. It just says congratulations on it, November 17, 1990. But Uncle Marley is going to be in my house and he's gonna be on my wall and it's gonna hold something cool eventually. I love it. It's so like big, not bad at all. Next, I will probably never pass these up. It's a food mill. These are amazing for canning. I just know that when I walk through antique stores, they're like $30 and we're just not about that life. So when I find it for $3 and probably got like 20% off or something like that, it is a definite purchase price. I love these. These are amazing for mashing up your foods, getting some applesauce, whatever you gotta do. It's fantastic. You just have a wood kind of like tool. It's triangular and round so that it goes with the shape of the mill and it mashes everything out. I think I have an overlay of when I was making the applesauce that I can put in here to show you guys, but I'll never pass them up. They are amazing. I love them. They're just cool looking too, and they are gonna go into my canning pantry. The other day I went in there and found some really awesome pieces for our booth, for the Olden Board booth that I have with my friend Abby. But when I was there, I found this for me. This is ginormous. It was $15. They had it for 50% off. No, not 50% off. I forgot what the percentage off was, but I think it was $12, but I felt like, man, you're never gonna find it like that again for 12 bucks. Look at that. It is a gorgeous silver plated pot. Look at that with this gorgeous wood handle, and it is huge, huge. I think it's gonna go on the wall. I'm not sure how I'm gonna display it yet, or maybe the top of a hutch. I don't know, but she's fantastic. Couldn't leave her behind, so I got that. Next, I found this cute little boy frame. He is adorable. It was $5. I don't think I paid $5. I wanna say the art was like 25% off or something, but he's totally worth it and precious. So if you don't know, in my house, we have all boys. I'm the only girl, and then, you know, we're not counting chickens and stuff like that. But I like to display boy decor because you can find so many girl things out there, but the boy art is really hard to find and have it look good and be really cute. So I like to support my boys and display boy art. This is absolutely adorable. Look at him reading the little book in the corner. So precious. I love that. Reminds me of Aiden. Aiden used to sit and read all his little books with just his little diaper on. Oh my gosh, so cute. Anyway, I got him. He's precious, going up in the house. Okay, a few dish pieces. So we got this one for $3, and I don't know what the percentage off was for dishes that day, but there was definitely something for kitchen stuff. I wanna say it was 50% off because I'm looking at these and I remember processing the math, and so I wanna say it was 50% off, so that means that this Milk Glass Fire King bowl was $1.50, and the gold trim on it is beautiful. All of it is still there, so that is very nice. And then there was this teacup and saucer. This one was priced at $2, making it $1. Very nice, love that. We actually got this for Olden Board to put a candle in here and make it all pretty. And then I found this, and I think it's a temperature thing. Look at it, a thermometer. Anyway, it's this long spoon, and it's kind of like a ladle spoon situation, but it has this here and it doesn't move. And I'm heating up some chicken in broth right now, so I'm gonna wash this and use it and see if it works and it gives me a temperature reading. That'd be so freaking cool, especially because I am a home canner. I heat milk for cheese and yogurt, so that would be really cool if it's like very accurate. I'm so excited to try this. So yeah, it's this gorgeous olive green color, and I think it is a thermometer spoon, and it was $2. So I jumped on that. And then there was this thing. It was, oh, actually, I don't think this is Katie Christian Ministries. This is actually the first location. This was $3, so whatever sale price was on that. Very nice, gorgeous green glass candy dish, dessert dish, whatever it is, sherbet dish. I love it. It's gorgeous and green. This would make a gorgeous candle, so I'm gonna do that with this for my own house. Okay, jumping back to Katie Christian Ministries, check this out. It was 50% off dish day. I jumped on it. I got Spice of Life for $3, making it $1.50. It says as is. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybe because it doesn't have a lid. I don't know. But I won't turn down a Spice of Life dish. Y'all know that. Okay, next. This one was $10, so I got it for $5. And it is a vintage Pyrex with the lid dish. Oh my gosh. And it's that very Americana style brown with the gold images on there. And it is in fantastic condition. Alma actually went and found some gorgeous, I mean gorgeous, huge Pyrex dishes, gorgeous green dishes with white lids and just pristine condition. And she only paid a few bucks for it. And that was amazing. I was kind of jealous, but in the best way possible. Anyway, so this is the 1.5 quart Pyrex USA dish with lid. Check that out. So nice for $5. Now we're gonna jump into amazing books. So they had books 6 for $1 recently, and I jumped all over that, and I want to show you guys this series of books. So originally I thought they were just recipe books. Okay, so I like to jump on cute recipe books because I put them inside cabinet doors for different seasons, and then let the image or the cover be like the decor in the cabinet. So I thought originally that that's what these were. So it's the Southern Heritage Socials and something cookbook. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So I got 3, 6, 7 of them, and they're all different. And I'm gonna show you the covers really quick, and then I'm gonna explain why these are so magical. So there's this one, very pretty pink vibes. I was gonna actually let this one go into the market booth, but when I opened them, I couldn't let them go. So there's this one with the little parties, front and back cover. This one, Sea and Stream Cookbook. I'm probably gonna put this one into the shop. I'm not sure yet, because of, like I said, the insides are just amazing. So the front and the back cover, just really nice little displays, and they're all different themes. The last one is poultry. Okay, so let me explain to you why they are so magical. Each book has way more than just recipes, guys. It has all kinds of historical information about all of the different displays and the party kind of scenes and layouts and why they use what they use and stuff like that. I mean, look at this. Look at this image. How freaking fantastic is that? I saw one that had like advertisements all in it. Okay, so this one I thought was cool because in this haul, there's this image here. Very pretty, right? But in this haul, I actually have a frame that looks similar to that type of image, which is gonna be pretty cool. Okay, so here goes a small example. They're showing you different images of different things from different times. Look at that stove. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. There's that one, and then there was this one, and this is the one that I was looking at that I was like, wait a minute. There's so much more to these books than just recipes. So look at all the art that is throughout. Look at that. That is my cast iron waffle press. That's amazing. And then they have old advertisements in history. There's just so much to these books that when I actually started looking through them, I could not let it go to put it into the market. There was no way. I mean, they have pictures of old general stores. They have old advertising, and then they still have recipes on top of everything else with adorable pictures. I could not. 6 for $1. So I got several the first time through. I didn't know what I was getting, but when I went back, I was praying that they would have the rest of them, and they did. And that was very exciting to me. I'm trying to find another really good picture. There's like so many to pick from. And underneath it, they give you like the history and all the different stuff. And it's just really, really nice. So this is the Southern Heritage, Southern Living book line. And they are amazing. And this one I am in absolute love with. Every one on the inside looks like this. And some of them change up the cover. But then all of them have like this cover page with really cute stuff. And then they have all the images. They teach you how to cut into your beef or your chicken. There's jadeite. There's old general store images. Oh, if you know me at all, that is my vibe. That is my vibe. Okay, so on top of that, I'll just show you these other books that I got really quick. And it's because they were 6 for $1. And I got several books for the actual market, like some blue denim cover books. I got, I don't know, blue theme was like the theme, and then there was some tea recipe books and stuff like that. So there's this one. It is Herbal Medicine, gorgeous green cover. If you don't know, I have an apothecary downstairs. We call it the Bates Family Pharmacy with an F. And then we have this one, the Treasury of Baking Recipes. Really fun stuff here, man. 6 for $1, and you don't gotta look online for it. So there's that. Found this adorable recipe keeper by Betty Crocker, and it is full of cute little stuff, and it's brand spanking new. Has not been used. Gorgeous little images down at the bottom. I thought this was precious. Anyway, for $1 or part of 6 for $1, yes. Then we have this one, Hobby Farming. This is a book that currently sells in the store online, not for 6 for $1. Whatever that is. All right, then we have the New American College Thesaurus in dictionary form. So it's just a thesaurus, but it's got this nice, pretty black cover. So I picked that one up. And then this one we have Amazing Kitchen Cures. So it just has a lot of information on how to cure different things with your stuff you have in your kitchen, which is most likely an apothecary or something like that. And then we have the American Heritage Dictionary. Of course, dictionary pages are always just good for junk journaling and stuff like that. Is this the Spanish one? No. So yeah, there's that. So that is it for Katie Christian Ministries. These books were a freaking dream. I could just look through them. In fact, before I was recording this, I was saving another video for about 25 minutes, and I just looked at these books. Okay, so I ran into a thrift store today, super quick, so fast. Actually, I ran into two. I ran into the Goodwill Bins, and I ran into the family thrift store out in Houston in Spring Branch, because that's where I went to get my tires for my Jeep. And I went by to pick up the last tire for the back. And Boogie was gonna be home from school. I had to meet up with the hubby to get some lunch, and I was waiting for him. I had about 15 minutes. So I ran into those two because they're like right there, and found a few goodies. I am gonna show you the family thrift stuff. I think the total was 14. I was talking to the hubby. I think the total was 14, which is awesome, because the first item that I picked up was this. It is this pink depression glass pitcher. Amazing. It says $5.45 on it. I don't know what was on sale because it's more than $14, but I paid $14, so I don't know. But that is gorgeous. Absolutely love that. It's got a chip on the bottom, but I don't care. She's gorgeous. So I got that. Next, I got this top to an amber glass or amberina glass fairy lamp, because I can't just leave a top there. So if I ever find a bottom, I have it. Gorgeous. I have one of these actually in my craft room with a little brass butterfly sitting on top, but I have the whole thing. And it's a piece that you just can't let get lost. And then I picked up two of these. I've actually sold these in my shop before. These were $3. It is a set of 2 vintage brown to green glaze wide mouth mug. It's a soup mug, coffee mug, whatever you want it to be. Very pretty. I sold these before in my shop and I had to pick them up. I couldn't just leave them there. They were fantastic. And these will probably sell for about, I don't know, $25 for the set. And then I found this Pyrex, Capital Pyrex measuring cup, and it says, not for lab or stovetop use. USA, Corning, New York, Pyrex. Hey, did y'all hear that Corning filed for bankruptcy? Did y'all hear that? I feel like I heard that in passing and I took a mental note of it and then I forgot. So I don't know. I don't know if they are, I don't know. But anyway, there's that. So scoop up your Corningware for sure. Okay, so I know you're eyeballing that. That's yard sale stuff. If this doesn't last forever and a day, then we will jump into that. If not, I'm probably gonna put that on Instagram. Okay, so moving on, we are gonna dive headfirst super fast into Goodwill. Just keep it short and sweet. We got another food meal. This one was $3 as well. Fantastic. Picked it up. Never gonna turn it down. Next is this gorgeous lamp. There was actually 2 different types. Abby was gonna pick up the other one and then she didn't. And then she kind of wished she did, which it happens, right? But she's gorgeous for $5. Excuse-moi. How beautiful is this? It's a crystal light. Sits like this, put a little bulb in there. Gorgeous. I think this is gonna be the one that I have downstairs in the laundry room. But I mean, just, can we? OMG. Beautiful for $5. I can't wait to put a light in there, clean her up, and find a spot for her. Next, so on my fireplace, we have 2 sides to our fireplace, and it's in the center of the front of our house. And it sounds very strange, but the open space kind of wraps around this fireplace. It's double-sided and it's very old world looking. And I have some wood chairs sitting there now. I have some old art above it, whatever. And I thought these were gonna be cute somewhere on either side. And I'm thinking it's not gonna be this side. This always looks really cute. The other side literally has nothing because it annoys me and I haven't decided what I wanna put over there yet. So it's just empty. But anyway, we have 2 of these. They were $5 a piece, little brass plaques. They look like little wall pockets because they have a pocket back there. Put flowers in them, but they're just gonna go like this. And they have the wood handles and the little hanging hook on there. $5, got that. So old worldly and I love it. Next, another wall hanging pocket is this one here. This one was $2 from Goodwill. And I just liked it because it looks like this little wood spindly situation. It's very narrow, so you can actually tuck this into a very narrow piece of wall or somewhere unexpected and just use it for stuff, or you can just use it for decor, whatever you want to do. I like it. It's very pretty. And yeah, what I thought was actually putting this up on a wall by a nice big chalkboard and putting the eraser in here and just adding some fun touches near your chalkboard. But so cute. So I picked that up. This one was $2. Next, I found these. These are plate protectors and they are new. They're just felt pads, but they were only $3. So I figured why not pick them up? I have tons of plates and dishes that I could use these on. So got those, and they are 10 inches, ivory acrylic felt, set of 12. So there's 24 in here and they were 24 together and they were $3 a piece. Pick that up. Next, I found these adorable little cast iron decorative trivets. I actually use trivets in my house, but these are typically just decorative. I like to use the bamboo ones or the, not bamboo, but the rattan ones and soft ones that I can just kind of throw out everywhere and stack them up and throw them under the cabinet. So I did pick these up for decorative purposes. They are eagles. They are vintage Japan. And they were only 99 cents a piece. So I did pick those guys up because they are so cute. And they're gonna go into my vintage baking station or probably the dining area over there. Because that picture that I was telling you about, I'm gonna shift some stuff around in the small dining room and put that in there and then work in some other stuff. So these might go in there. I'm not sure yet. I never know. I never know. Next, for my Patriot cabinet, I found this Trademark Co. Winter Park Made in the USA Let Freedom Ring Bicentennial Anniversary plate. It is 1976 USA, and I love it. I have a Patriot cabinet over here with several different plates in it, including one from 9/11, and that's where this is gonna go, and I am super excited to just add it to the collection of fun America-loving stuff. Also found this awesome crock, very cute, very old world, and I love it. It was only $4.99. It is USA pottery. It does have a small crack on it. Where was it? Ah, here. It has a crack here in the top. So this is actually still functional. I like it. You can use it for fermenting. Very pretty crock, and it's a great size, nice and big. I thought it was so sweet. So I did pick that up for $5. Even if you don't use it, it's so beautiful and it's great decor. Next, we picked this up for Old and Board for our market because I had a vintage teddy bear that I took to the market, and this little girl fell in absolute love with it. She saw it, she was holding it, hugging it, loving it, and she was with her grandma at the time, I think, or somebody else, and she wanted to show her mom, but they kind of were like, no, you know, whatever. And then they came back and she picked it up. She loved it, whatever. And so she wanted to show her mom. She was like trying to get her mom's attention for this little cute teddy bear. I hauled it a long time ago. It was a cute vintage teddy bear. She was wearing a little black plaid dress, had a big black hat on with little flowers. Oh my gosh, it was just so cute. Anyway, she fell in love with it and she could not be more happy to get it. I had like $10 on her and she was ecstatic. So that moment just made us feel like there's got to be something for the kids when we go. So we did find this adorable little picnic set for $5, but it is complete and it is gorgeous. It is this gorgeous pink plaid, and it has the dishes in it with butterfly prints. It has the plates, and then it has this little set underneath. All the napkins are in there, and even this little utensil holder, which I thought was freaking precious. Can we just? Has several napkins, and I think one is actually a little placemat. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's just a full little liner for you to lay all your picnic stuff out. Anyway, to summarize, we're gonna put that in the market probably for about $20, $25. It's like freaking new, so we're gonna put that in there, and some kiddo is just gonna be so happy. Next, I found this gorgeous black leather bag, and it is, I thought this was just so fitting. Look at that. It has a gorgeous black leather strap. It's full leather, very nice, and it has like a vintagey vibe on it, just enough hardware, and it was only $6, so I did pick that up. I thought it was gorgeous. I was like, man, this is a great thrift day bag. You can hold receipts, my gun, my phone, everything that I need can fit in here, and it's not big at all. So whenever I find gorgeous leather bags like this, I definitely pick them up, because for $6, I mean, come on, it's really not much to think about. Next, I found some adorable little curtains. I don't know if these are new. I don't know if they're old. I don't know what they are, but I know that for $5, I was gonna jump on them, because it's not just your standard lace little curtain. Y'all, look at the pattern. I don't know if you can see it, but it's freaking food themed. You have teapots, coffee pots, oil, fruit. Look, I mean, just, it's so sweet. So I picked up two. They are adorable, in great condition. I mean, there's a coffee grinder. A coffee grinder. I'm trying to show you, it's hard. That is a coffee grinder. I mean, come on, very sweet. Loved them, picked those up. Okay, so I'm gonna show you some more Goodwill stuff, and then we have the bins left. So I'm trying to hurry up so we can probably get into that yard sale stuff. Before I show you the Goodwill stuff, let me show you this really quick. I got this from Katie Christian Ministries. It was 50% off of Furniture Day. This was $10 and I paid $5. Oh my gosh, it has a freaking drawer. Can we just? And then it has the little spindle tops. It's fantastic. It has some information on the bottom. I don't know how old it is, but I know it has some age to it because it's not a replica. It is extremely well made. So $5 for that, yes, all day. All right, so this is the art that I told you I found from Goodwill. It was $8 and it's so pretty. Now the gold frame was actually plum, not about that life. So I did paint it to look more gold, and it's nice and big. I love that. I thought about burning the frame, but then I felt like it'd be too dark. But this is gonna go up in the small dining area, and that was only $8. Next is this plate rack. This one was only $5, but it is horizontal and it holds several different plates. I thought that was really pretty. This was gonna go underneath that frame. Hey love, can you turn off the stove? This is gonna go underneath that frame, and I wanted to put recipe books on it, but we'll see. Then we have this frame. It was $7 and it's a Monet. It's a print of a Monet that they textured up, and then they have this little plaque. It says 1840 to 1926. And then on the back of the frame, they have some facts about Monet and his art. I thought that was really nice.
I know a good fact about Monet. It don't cost a lot of Monet. You got it for not a lot of Monet.
Oh my God.
We'll go.
You work hard for the Monet.
Monet. Monet.
Stop. Okay. So I ran my butt through the Goodwill bins. If you've never been through the Goodwill bins in Spring Branch, just be careful. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say is just be careful if you ever stop in there. But I flew through there and found several goodies. They were looking at me like, this chick just came through flying in here and still found stuff. All right, so the first thing is this gorgeous blanket. I picked this up, and so the bins works by weight. How it works, I don't know. It's different categories, works by weight. I knew what I wanted, and so I was like, whatever. But I wound up paying $4 for everything that's in here. Actually, it was $4 and change, and I rounded it up to $5. Look at this gorgeous blanket. I got this because I actually found one that was just all green, gray, and white, and Adam keeps snagging it. And this one has blue in it, so I'm gonna give it a really good wash right now, actually, and pass it on to him so he can have it in his room and stop stealing my blanket. Anyway, so I got that one. Nice big blanket, it's gorgeous. And then I found this little box of gorgeous little doily napkins. They are paper napkins, but I didn't care. They are precious. That'd be gorgeous for little setups for parties under crystal dishes or plates or serving plates or whatever. And they are fairly large because the box itself is like a 6x6, and then they are folded up into 4s. So that's like a full placemat size little paper napkin. I love that. And then I thought this was awesome. So they didn't include this in the weight. Not sure why. I guess the books are priced differently, but it was a part of the $4 and change. It's the standard postage stamp catalog, guys. It is a massive book of stamps. You cannot tell me with all the stamp collectors in the world that this is not an awesome score. I mean, there's just so much in here, so much information, so many images. This would be a great junk journal book. I don't know what the book actually goes for resale, but I'm gonna hang on to it because I think that's amazing. And then the last item from that Goodwill is this Bakerex crownware tray. It has like the Starburst image all over it. I felt like this was very 1950s. It would be gorgeous in the backdrop of a bakery kind of decor, it would be gorgeous on the top of a hutch and a baking station, like in my vintage baking station. It's gorgeous, it's textured, it's black. I loved that. So all of that for $4, like there was no way to go wrong. That was 1, 2, 3, 4 items for $4. Yes, please. Okay, so I think this is gonna be such a headache to edit, but it's fine. We're just gonna do it. I hope y'all are entertained. Starting off from the yard sale stuff. A friend of ours in the neighborhood was putting on a yard sale, and then she had someone else with her also putting on some, put out some stuff for the yard sale. So this is what I got. I got 3 decanters. Oh my gosh. So I got these 2 gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous decanters for $2 a piece. I also got this one for $2, which made my year, I think, because it is gorgeous. It is this emerald green, gorgeous green glass decanter with this huge cork. Oh my goodness. I believe it's vintage. Just stunning, stunning, stunning. And I couldn't pass it up. I was like, $2? Snagged them. Okay, so everything I got wound up being $12.50 with one of them, and I think $12 with the other one. So I found these gorgeous, looks like Dellen Gracie pottery mugs in black and white pottery. Check that out. I jumped on these because you don't see just black, white, and gray. Usually you see a ton of other colors, but I feel like people who like, I can't think of the word right now, like the Mexico kind of colorful, I can't think of the word. Anyway, would like this if they have more of a neutral home, or it's a very boho vibe, very pretty. It was a set of 6 red clay pottery or terracotta pottery, I can't tell underneath the paint. Gorgeous pottery cups. Beautiful. 6 all individual, handmade, very pretty cups. And then I found these before leaving, just some cute little Halloween decor. I found this little cutout. It was just somebody's DIY project. I think she's charged me like 50 cents for it or something, but it has the toile on it. So I picked that up for Halloween. And then I also picked these up, very Halloween vibes. So cute, little candelabras. Look at that. They are tiny, but they are fancy. And I loved them, and they say something inside. It says Hong Kong on it. Very pretty. So they are vintage. Gorgeous little candelabras. Next is this gorgeous frame. She gave it to me for $1. It is vintage Taiwan. Gorgeous porcelain or ceramic frame with this nice little floral print. Very pretty. And I think my friend's daughter will love this, so I picked it up for her. And then some little Halloween candles with little bats. Those were 50 cents. And then she had, one of them had this huge lace fabric tablecloth. So I picked that up because if you've watched my projects for any amount of time, you guys know that I love putting lace fabric behind windows to create a gorgeous kind of inside look to cover up the stuff and make it pretty and feminine and kind of dainty. I used it downstairs in my general store. I used it up here. And plus I like to use that fabric on like little shelf areas to cover what's underneath. So underneath the hutch, I'll put some in front, add a little, nice little ruffle to it, and it'll block whatever's underneath it. It's actually one of the cat's favorite places to go and hide and sleep now. And then this box. And I think she said, I don't even remember, whatever. It was just a couple bucks. Gorgeous antique box with the drawer inside. Love that. That's fantastic. Beautiful decor piece for the top of a hutch, for whatever. Just fantastic. So I did pick that up as well. If you guys don't know, stuff like this drawer is easy, $65, because it has the actual drawer frame and then it has the actual drawer that goes inside of it. Usually just the drawers are like $25. So that is it for this entire ginormous size massive haul. I did consider doing a small version of a haul with all the stuff that my godmother gave me so you guys can know what will be going into the shop a little bit ahead of time. But we'll have to see how that works because there's a lot and we have a lot of work to do. So if you did enjoy this haul, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite find was. I'm going to have to say that my favorite find is probably those books and this green decanter. All the vibes. Oh, and my crystal lamp, because she's going to give a whole atmosphere vibe and I'm going to love it. So share this video if you have any friends that can relate to all of the fun old treasures and loving all of the things. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell on your way out to be notified of new videos whenever I post. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to check us out. Hashtag Bates House, pretty much anything, and I will be there. But for now, guys, that is it for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.